Alright, let's get straight to it. Out of all the compact phones that I've ever tested, this is easily the best. I'm not kidding. This has got the best cameras, excellent battery life, solid performance, and most importantly, the best looks. The moment I unboxed it, I instantly fell in love with it. I mean, I never really believed in love at first sight, but the moment I saw this phone, man, I must tell you that it's real, it's actual, and it can happen. And the only way to tell is that when it happens to you. More on that later, but the thing is, we have been using this phone for the past 10 days, and in this video, I'll tell you everything. The good, the bad, the decent, the extraordinary, basically the everything. Let's get started. First of all, the box has everything, so no problems there. And the phone, well, it looks absolutely stunning in this Summit Red color. I'm not sure if the video does justice, but in real life, this is just beautiful. I'm not even exaggerating. This is a very classy looking phone. And the fact that the camera island blends smoothly into the back makes it even more precise. And since it's a compact phone, the in-hand feel is naturally very good. But what impressed me the most is that both back and sides don't attract any fingerprint at all. It remains as spotless as it just came out of the box. If I talk about the durability, it also doesn't feel compromised. In our usage, which is kind of rough, there are no major scratches or dents on the metal side or the fiberglass back, only some minor ones on the pre-applied screen protector. There's also good enough IP rating here, and the front is protected by Shot Sensation Alpha. And speaking of the front, the display also got some major improvements this time. It's still a 1.5K panel just like the last time, but now it's more compact, it's flat, it's LTPO, the brightness number are also much better than last time, and you now get an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner as well. In my usage, I found the brightness level to be quite appropriate for both indoors and outdoors, and the auto brightness sensor is so well calibrated that I never had to adjust the brightness manually. You also get HDR10 Plus support in Netflix, which is nice, and the stereo speakers are loud enough with decent separation. If I compare the speakers of Vivo X300 with X200, they're definitely louder, but the clarity was much better last year. Overall, I don't think that the display upgrades can get any better than this. It's everything that people asked for, and Vivo delivered. Good job there. Now let's talk about Vivo's favorite thing, the cameras. To put it simply, out of 4 cameras on the X200, Vivo has upgraded 3 of them. They have also added their P3 Plus chip, which was exclusive only to the Pro models, and the T-Star coating is also better than last year. The main 200 megapixel sensor is now bigger and better, and it takes some stunning shots. Just look at this. It was early morning, not a lot of light, the birds were flying really fast, but still, the photo came out very crisp. And even the shot from the new 3x periscope sensor is just brilliant. I guess it's even better than what he's trying to capture from his DSLR. The 50 megapixel ultra-wide also does its job well, but for tricky situations like these, it does come out a bit blurry. But for usual scenarios, it's still very good. The 50 megapixel selfie camera keeps things natural, doesn't miss out on any detail, and the photos come out happy. And since the field of view is bigger, you can fit in more people. So that was just a glimpse of what these cameras can do. Now, let me just blow your mind. This right here is a 200 megapixel portrait from the main camera, and now go as close as you'd like and you'll still not get to the pixels. You can easily tell the time, check out the glasses brand, the black hats, and even count the number of white hair. And just look how good the portrait is. It's separating every single strand of hair from that far. I mean, wow. And if you're bored, you can select any of these AI styles and get some really shocking photos like clean air in Delhi, snowfall in Noida, and even fireworks like these. Let me just end this section with just 3 of my favorite photos. First of all, this one. Look how beautifully the light was handled. I am genuinely very impressed. Even in this one, the light reflection from the bus is handled very gently. And finally, this one. Isn't it too crisp for a 10x shot? So that was all about photos. Let me show you some videos. Some mind-blowing videos. This is a 4K 60 video from the periscope lens, and it has come out so well. This is another video where you can see how stable the video is even when I'm walking fast, and the lens switching is also much better than before. By the way, 4K 60 is supported on all the cameras, and you can even record 4K 120 log video from the main camera, just like these guys did of me making some tea. There's also support for 4K 60 portrait videos, which even the latest iPhones can't do. All in all, the cameras on this phone beats every compact phone out there, and even the iPhones are not spared. Now that's settled, let's talk about the performance, benchmarks, and gaming. The Vivo X300 is powered by the latest MediaTek Dimensity 9500 with up to 16 GB of LPDDR5X Ultra RAM and 512 GB of UFS 4.1 storage. You also get a decently sized PC chamber to keep things cool, because in compact phones, heating is quite normal. In Antutu, it reaches around 3.1 million, which is still far from 8 Elite Gen 5, but compared to last year's 9400, it's still a good improvement. In Geekbench CPU also, it's the same. But in GPU, the X300 OpenCL scores are almost the same as 8 Elite Gen 5, which is nice. In all of these benchmarks, the maximum temperature that I ever recorded was 44 or 45 degrees, which was pretty similar to what I was getting on other phones. If I talk about gaming, I tried all of these popular games and these were the average FPS numbers along with the recorded temperature after each session. For the most part, I was pretty satisfied with the gaming performance. The gameplay was smooth, the FPS was well maintained, but in one particular game, it did act up a little. I'm talking about Wuthering Waves, where the FPS started dropping after first 7 to 8 minutes of gameplay and the back was also starting to get uncomfortably hot. Apart from all that, you get a ton of gaming features too. There's obviously everyone's favorite 4D game vibration, bypass charging and more, but Vivo has added 2 new features this time. There's game timer to make sure you don't game too much and gaming eye protection to ensure less strain on your eyes. And if you're not a gamer, I must tell you that this phone will not give you any hard time at all. Battery is usually the weakest thing on a compact phone, but it's not the case with this one. You get a big enough 6040 mAh silicon carbon battery which can easily give you 6 to 7 hours of SOT with medium to heavy usage and even with AOD turned on. I tracked the overnight battery drain as well and it was mostly 2 to 3%. And for charging, the 90-watt charger takes the phone from dead to full in around 1 hour and you also get 40-watt wireless charging support which just adds to the convenience. Software is another area where Vivo has done some tremendous work. They replaced the not so fun TouchOS with Origin OS, which is a lot more smoother, more modern, extremely feature-rich and a lot more fun. In fact, this is the first Vivo phone to come with Origin OS 6 out of the box and the phone will get 5 years of OS updates and 7 years of security patches. My favorite feature is definitely the Flipkart style lock screen wallpaper. It looks extremely cool. Just look at this. The implementation of Origin Island is also very creative and of course, being able to fully control your laptop from your phone is also quite interesting. The AI features are not too many, but the ones in gallery, they work fine. And if you're wondering about the bloatware and ads, they're still there, but you can uninstall them easily and the glass is also disabled by default. I'm genuinely happy that Vivo listened to their customers and brought a much polished OS to their phones. I just hope that they continue improving it because Origin OS has some great potential. In terms of connectivity too, there were no corners cut. You get the latest Wi-Fi and Bluetooth standards, fast Type-C port with display out, NFC, dual SIM with eSIM support and even IR Blaster. I tested it with both Airtel and Jio and there was no problem with reception and even on Wi-Fi, the range and connectivity was solid. Overall, I'm super impressed with Vivo X300. It's clearly the best compact phone out there. The phone looks extremely pretty, the performance is good enough, the cameras are excellent, the battery life is great and the software, well, it's also quite feature-rich now. For a starting price of 75,999, this phone brings insane value for money and for someone looking to buy the best compact flagship, this is it. So yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching this one. If you did, please press that like button. It really means a lot. And if you want us to do a detailed, massive comparison of all the compact phones out there, tell us. We might actually do that. Tell us if you want something else. We will do that as well. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.